I'm going to Disney! Hi everyone, my name is Angelina and I will be participating in the 2019 Spring Advantage term of the Disney College program down in Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. How crazy is that? I cannot believe it. In just 3 weeks from today, I will be trading in my snow boots in New York for my flip-flops in Florida, and I am so beyond excited to be making the move down to Florida to live out my dreams and work at Walt Disney World. As I said, my name is Angelina and I am a sophomore in college. I am a double major. I'm majoring in marketing and hospitality and tourism management. I have wanted to work for Disney for the absolute longest time. My family and I have been going ever since I was 6 months old, and Disney has always been a part of my life. So today I will be filming the DCP tag, just so you guys can get to know me a little better and get to know my program a little better. So my channel name is Angie Ever After, thanks to my roommate for picking out that name for me. So this channel is basically for myself and my family and friends to catch up on what I'm doing down in Walt Disney World. It's also here for me to look back on when I am done with my program so I can see all of the magical memories I've made. Let's get into the video. So the first question is, how did you hear about the program? I always knew about it somehow, but one of the biggest influences I had was I had gone down for my graduation trip right after I graduated high school, and I was shopping at the Emporium and I was talking to one of the cast members, and I had seen on her name tag that it was her name and the university that she went to. So I had brought up to her that I was thinking of doing the college program. I had asked her some questions about if she recommended the program, some tips and tricks and stuff like that. The second question is, how was the interview process? So my interview process was pretty lengthy as what I thought, but it really wasn't lengthy compared to others. So I applied on the first day that the apps dropped, which was August 20th. I applied within the first few hours that it had come out, probably within the first 2. Then I hadn't heard back anything. People were getting their WBIs, which is a web-based interview, within 10-15 minutes of applying. I hadn't heard back for a few weeks. September 4th rolled around and it was the first day of classes for me, and I walked out of my one class and I was waiting outside for the next class, and I had seen that I got a text message saying exciting news, like please log on to your portal, we'd want to talk to you more, or something to that effect. So I saw that I got a WBI and I was beyond excited. So I finished out the school day and then I went home and I took my WBI. I passed and I got my PI, which is a phone interview. So I scheduled my phone interview for September 7th. The phone interview went swimmingly. It was so well. I had Christine. I'll talk more about it in depth in another video, hopefully. So I had my PI on September 7th. I had waited through a few waves and I got accepted in the midnight wave, or the 11:50 wave. I got accepted at 11:51, I remember exactly, on September 24th. And question number 3 is, where were you when you found out that you got accepted? I was actually at work. We were doing inventory because I work in a retail store. We were doing inventory for our store, and we were there from about 6 p.m. on the 24th to about 5 a.m. on the 25th, and I never really received the email until the 25th at about 4 a.m. I had then went home. My dad picked me up that night, and I told him right when I got in the car, because this has like been a dream of ours for the longest time. So I told him right away. I called my mom, FaceTimed her, showed her my letter and everything. Alright, question number 4. What is your role? My role is attractions! Yay! I had auditioned for the character performer role. Unfortunately I didn't get it, but that is totally fine because attractions was one of my high interest roles. So I am not complaining whatsoever. And in a few weeks, actually 2 from today, hopefully, I will find out my location, so stay tuned for a video like that. Question number 5 is, where did you find your roommates? So in the past few weeks, the whole roommate situation has changed. Originally, you were allowed to link up with 5, and then it went down to 3 girls, and now we're down to 1. But I've had my one roommate from day 1 of me getting accepted, so I am so beyond thankful for that. Hi, Rebecca. Rebecca and I had met at the character performer audition in New York City. I had originally applied for the spring term, not even thinking about Spring Advantage, and Rebecca was in the Spring Advantage term, and we got to know each other at the audition, but we really didn't think anything of it, seeing as I was on one program and she would be on another. I had gotten my acceptance letter and I saw that I was Spring Advantage, and we both had the same dates, so it really just worked out perfectly. We were just on the phone before doing our housing registration, and we were talking about dining reservations and decorating our room, and I'm just so excited. I can't wait to be down there with her, as well as our other, we call them our almost roommates. So I can't wait to see all of the girls that I have made a connection with so far. Question number 6, what are you going to miss most on the program? I am definitely going to miss home the most. My parents, my grandma, my best friends are here. But my parents are making a few trips down to see me, so I'm beyond grateful for that. A few of my friends will be coming to see me, hopefully, while I'm on the program. But one thing I will not miss is the cold weather. I'm telling you right now, I cannot wait to get out of the cold weather. I need to be in the warm weather. I need my flip-flops and my shorts on right now. Question number 7. What is the first thing you want to do when you get down there? The first thing I will be doing is I'm going a few days before, so I'm going to be spending time with my parents, but the first thing I want to do after check-in is go to dinner with my almost roomies, Christy, Emma, Claire, Kaylee, and Rebecca, of course. We're all going to Kona Cafe at the Polynesian, and probably after get some Dole Whip, and then sit on the beach and watch the fireworks. Hopefully the night before, go to Disney Springs and stuff like that, so I'm super excited. Alright, question number 8. What is the number 1 thing on your bucket list? I have a ton on my bucket list, but I have to say ones that are up there is definitely like 4 parks in one day, Dapper Day, which I can't wait. I really want to do one of the 5Ks for Run Disney. That's a big goal of mine. Question number 9, the last question on the list, is what is one thing that you hope to take away from the program? So inevitably one day down the road I'd like to work for Disney, and I really hope I take away some networking opportunities, and this program is really for me to get my foot in the door with the company, and I cannot be more grateful and blessed that I get the opportunity at this point in my life to go down there and work for them and just get these opportunities. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really hoping to do a bunch more before I get down there. Also, if you want to follow me along on my Dinsta, my Disney Instagram, it's angie.ever.after. Thank you, Rebecca, once again for helping me pick out my name. And I hope you guys have a magical day, and I can't wait to share more memories with you.